MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Ulysses Chacin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chacin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit hard to third. Shaw gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
No, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 3-1 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Juan Soto to the plate now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Rendon is off at first with 2 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Too high, and it's 3 and 0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the right fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. Past battles with Scherzer. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Yelich, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cain over at second. Aguilar is over at first with 1 away. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. (2-0) to the National center fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 to count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch coming. Here it is, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moustakas has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Arcia calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're in front 4-0. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch popped up. Zimmerman is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-2. fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect
Batting
most
ninth.
pitches to be down
The
in the
pitcher.
zone, hoping for a
Goalie.
ground ball. So that was an
Goalie.
interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Ulysses Chassin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On, he pops it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Soto sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The set and the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a hard liner. Foul. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead, looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another full count offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
One away now in the Washington third, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Juan Soto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to 3rd. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he popped him up. Shaw into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Braun, a California-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. On deck, Mlb19. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mlb19. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mlb19 as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this
Now
early in the
batting,
game, but
the
sometimes
pitcher,
you have no choice.
Kelly.
On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means the pitcher Ulyss Chassin starts to dig in. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Arcia, the runner at first with 2 gone.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obvious.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds at 4-3. Victor Robles digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Scherzer.
And now for Washington, Max Scherzer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Brewers 3. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 4-3. Junior Guerra takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41, Junior Guerra.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Every
Now
pitcher
batting.
loves to get quick
third
outs, right?
baseman,
How about that?
Anthony
One pitch, one out, a
Rendon.
pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's 0 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Wander Suero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do
number
the pitching.
51, Wander Suero.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
The pitcher, number 41.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Matt Albers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Brewers, number 43, Matt Albers.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slow little roller to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Previously against Matt Albers. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. The 1-2. is a slider taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped him up. Gomes is there. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 33, Matt Grace. Now playing second base and batting 9. Number 1, Wilmer Depot.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Turner over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds at 4-3. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip.
Fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Now here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-1 delivery. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in on his cane. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now that
time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Robles, a runner at second with 1 away. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And there's out number 2. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game.
Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and one. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one, and it remains a 4-3 game. So striding forward now, Travis Shaw, over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Kyle Berklaw answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
High and deep to right. Eaton going back at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bear Claw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Three-two pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Moustakas at second. Grandal at first. One gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 43, Matt Albert.
Manny Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. On to the ninth inning from Miller Park, and we are tied 4-4. Taylor Williams will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. One and one. The 1-1 pitch, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch, and that's taken for strike one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And if the Nationals decide to pinch hit here, there you get a look at what remains on their bench to choose from. Kurt Suzuki will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Austin Adams enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Austin Adams.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off on for ball number 3. Christian Yelich is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0. Jesus Aguilar is on deck. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out.
Hey. 3-1. This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 2-1. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Hernan Perez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Count still at 1-2. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
They did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Taylor Williams earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So striding in, Ian Kinsler, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ian Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Kinsler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. Here's a pop-up now. Mondesi battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments.